A goal that I set for myself is to live my life as a symbol of hope and be the voice for those who do not have one. This goal has led me to be interested in the nonprofit realm. I spent a month volunteering in Tanzania, Africa in 2012, and then this past semester I interned at the American Red Cross. I just enjoy doing things to help people. So this has led me to have a very difficult decision between being an entrepreneur and a manager. Um, I like a lot of the nonprofits that are out there, so I could be a manager of those, but at the same time, I like the idea of going to be an entrepreneur and putting my own ideas into action and letting my creativity prosper. Um, a lot of nonprofits that I've thought about creating myself were those of a child soldier recovery, rescue animals, and something I term elderly appreciation. I just feel like a lot in the nursing homes today, there are so many elderly people who live these amazing lives and have so many stories to tell, yet no one ever has the time to listen, so that's what that means. So for this assignment, I chose the path of entrepreneurship. It's not that I don't like the idea of being a manager, but being an entrepreneur allows me to have my own creativity and enact my own ideas. Some of the interests that would show that I'm a good entrepreneur would be that I like helping people, and I like the idea of not having to fit into the ways that are already in the world today to help people. I like the idea of creating my own way to help people. Another idea is being creative is another interest. I like doing things that haven't been done already. And also, I like proving people wrong. As an entrepreneur, you face a lot of adversity and people tell you, oh my gosh, that's crazy, you're not going to be successful, etc. And I like showing people that I can do it even when I'm told I can't. And just a quick example of that is coming into the University of Florida, I had an SAT score of 940. I had numerous people tell me that I was not going to get into the university, and I didn't listen to them, and I got accepted my freshman year. So I just like to show people that you can do the impossible. Some of the abilities that would contribute to being an entrepreneur would be I'm an extremely hard worker. As an entrepreneur, you can't give up. As I said, you're going to face a lot of adversity and have to tackle a lot of obstacles that come in your path. I'm compassionate and kind, which is, I think, is extremely needed in the nonprofit realm if that's what you're going to follow. I always have a moment to listen. And I listen to my heart. That's a huge part of who I am. A lot of people get so caught up in making money or who can be the most successful or different aspects and things like that. But for me, it's about not straying away from your heart. And as an entrepreneur, I think that that's what leads you. And just there's so many chances that you're going to not mess up, but get stuck in a rut. And just feel like success is the only important thing in life, but to me, it's remaining true to who you are. Oh, and just another little part about that is I actually have a tattoo on my foot, and it's called, it says follow your heart, and that just shows how important that is to me. So now let's get to my skills. Some of the skills that would contribute for me to be an entrepreneur would be my communication skills. This would be extremely helpful in establishing my own nonprofit organization because it would allow me to have fundraising for the organization, creating ties within the community and communicating with others around me, getting my name out there. When you first start a nonprofit, that's like one of the hardest things is getting people to recognize you and branding yourself and getting yourself out there. And also, it would allow me to get people involved. Another skill that I have is being a leader. Not only am I studying it at this university, but I like to be on the forefront. I like to lead people. I go with my instincts. I just like to be a role model for other people to look up to. Like that's my dream. If someone told me that I was their role model, that would be the best compliment in the whole world. And also, an entrepreneur is someone who makes their own path and follows what they believe in, which is exactly who I am. They have courage and carry a positive attitude, which I think I do. And being an entrepreneur is something that I would really consider. Upon graduation, I want to spend time getting a job and just gaining some experience out in the real world. And before I would consider going along this path, but I really think that that's something that I would love to do. Upon graduation, I'm looking for a job, and in June, I'm actually getting married. So those are the two things that are on my mind right now. But after those have come and I have a couple years to be out in the job realm, I would really consider being an entrepreneur and establishing my own nonprofit organization. I have great leadership skills fueled by my passion and heart. And this class has helped me so much in learning about business management, but as I said before, I just want to spend a little bit of time out in the real world and gaining some real life experience. All I want for my life is to be able to help people. That's a goal that I've had for so long and all I can remember, and I think that becoming an entrepreneur would be a great opportunity to help me achieve that goal.